Okay.
Sorry if you hear me sniff a bit. I'll try and mute my mic when I'm like about to sneeze or something because I've just got a blocked nose. I'm just wanting you to know.
You're right, mate. Okay. So yeah, you guys, as we left off last week, are all just outside of this facility. A couple of armed guards patrolling, and you guys were, I believe, you were coming up with a plan about how you're going to infiltrate this place. So leave it back up to you guys.
So I think we decided on like a small strike team, or like I guess we are a small strike team, but like a couple of
A
us
smaller
go
strike
in,
team.
a smaller strike team, going in and very stealthily so they don't detect us, so the virus can do its thing,
Yeah.
infiltrate.
Yep. So who's going in? Who's staying
Have
out?
we used any? Have we used anything to check to see if there's any alarm systems?
No, we
Are we
were
able
like
to do that?
just talking about it last week before we stopped.
We were literally just standing at the fence.
Yeah, I think I think a bit off the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we noticed there were like two guards.
Hmm.
Would there be
Zion
any
needs
way?
to go in because he is the virus.
Yeah, I need to implement that, and then I guess one, two other people. I don't. How much more do we need?
At most one more person, I think. Or
Oh
maybe
yeah,
two.
yeah. I mean, I don't really want to go in alone.
Like,
'Cause,
I'll go in, I know that.
me and Aaron then.
I'm not
I
Aaron.
look at. Oh,
Aaron.
sorry.
Aaron's got to fucking drive if
Vincent.
something goes wrong.
Vincent, that's right. Yeah, I know. It's been a week.
Yeah, I'll go if you need me, but I'm not sneaky.
Mary can go, she's got one stealth, but I mean, she's not really the silent type.
Smaller the better. I mean, Mary, you a massive gun.
Yeah, she has a massive gun.
Certainly does. Yeah.
In her pants.
And I have a shotgun.
I mean, the ideal route of things would be not to kill anyone, because if they don't know we were in there, then the virus will be undetected for a much longer time.
Oh yeah.
Well, I would assume that this is the only entrance and there's two guards there, so...
Well, that's why we sneak around the back, cut our way through the fence, and
Yeah, the post-tech toolkit should be able to cut through the
Yeah.
fence.
yeah.
Or, you know, a
We were
rollerblade.
discussing that last week.
Yeah, we had that discussion last week about cutting through the fence, and I said, yeah, you guys were more than capable of getting through a fence. And yeah, if you remember, you've seen two guards, one of which is like standing by the kind of like boom gate, and the other one's like kind of doing his job pretty sloppily, and he's like checking around like, every so often. He'll go and just like wander off a couple of paces, but then yeah, he'll come back and just talk to his friend.
Is this the map?
Sorry.
I don't
What
even
is
understand
this?
this map.
So, all this is kind of like, that's the actual fence itself. That's kind of like the boom. Oops, I moved it. That's the boom gate. That circle thing is like where the guard is standing. And then
This
the
is
building,
very confusing.
the rectangle in the back is kind of the building.
Okay,
Itself.
so
It was
this
just
here is fence.
All this, it would be higher, like it'd be up like this high. I
But
just didn't
this-
draw it on the
But
side.
like this is all chain link fence.
Yeah, it's all just like chain link fence.
So what if we went around here, cut our way through there, and then
Yep.
sneak in?
Yeah, I think that's what you guys.
Do we know what the common language to this planet is?
Canal. Or whatever it is.
let's have a look.
Is it just
'Cause
canal?
English is the universal language.
Yeah,
you know,
so it'd be like, it'd be a mix of like
something
the
in
actual.
English.
I need to open maps.
If it's Russian, I can speak it.
Sorry guys, didn't have this open. Where are we? There we go. Okay.
Like, really, I'm just... It's probably going to be me, Vincent... No, I am Vincent, goddammit. Me and Zai
Vincent.
heading in, and...
That
Yeah.
sounds best to me. 2 people, get in quickly, get out quickly,
I
undetected.
mean, if you have to, you have to go to where near one of the where the guards are, don't you?
I mean,
Hmm?
where's the entrance? Like, where's the entrance to the building in relation to the guards?
The entrance to the
Yeah.
building would be like round this side.
Or where we are already.
Wait, I thought this was the AA tower.
Yeah. So all the AA, it's kind of like an observatory, like we kind of described it last
Yeah,
week.
yeah. So is this the observatory here?
The observatory is like the big building in the back.
What is this line I'm circling? What is that line?
That's like that is what that's like the actual height the fence would be. I just added it on afterwards.
Yeah, it's very
I'm
confusing.
so confused by this map.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, did I just select some tokens? If I did, whoops. I did.
So, okay, that's much less confusing.
Oh my god. Alright.
So
I-
this
I
is
under-
the big
I
hard
remember
building right
understanding
here.
it last
That's what
week.
everything we need to infiltrate.
just draw it top down. Just draw it top down.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
make
the heights and
squares. We
matching.
don't need the heights. We just need to know what
Uh,
the layout is.
Yeah. Because if you need to climb over a fence, it's not that hard. I think you deleted
Dude,
the color tokens.
I did, yeah.
We have a heavy cutter. We can just fucking make a door.
Isn't that thing really loud?
Yeah.
Probably.
So that let me.
What, you cut out, sorry.
So the like rectangle here would be like the boom gate. You have the main building which houses like the gun is here. And then there's 2 smaller buildings at the back.
Okay, those are probably the
Right.
barracks.
And then
Um,
yeah, there's just a
would-
chain link fence
so
that
would we
surrounds
have
it.
like a scan of this, like from the aerial map we have?
Yeah, like the yeah, you would have all like basic
Okay, so I've,
overhead
like,
maps.
I've
We
pulled
also
up on
have
my, like,
the eye drone. We have the eye drone that can just circle around and make sure
Yeah.
that there are
Oh
nothing.
yeah, how undetectable are they? Like, it's hard to spot them, right? From what I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, I'd say so, especially at like
Okay, I'm just gonna.
It's
Because
also
I have
nighttime.
one. That's Starvation cheap, right? Yeah.
I reckon so.
I'm just gonna find the actual description of it to see how far I can go without me.
So you said one of the guards was near the gate and one was patrolling on the inside, yeah?
Yeah, there's one that's standing by the gate, and there's one that's like every I don't know like 5-10 minutes he'll have like a quick wander around, and then he'll like go back and just keep talking to his mate who's standing next to the gate.
Like, I could basically take off my armor and then try and make a commotion in the front gate. Like,
That-
no, like, just could make it look like I'm not soldier and just, while they're
could work.
sneaking in, do something to draw the attention of the guards.
could work.
At least one of them.
Yeah, might work.
You don't
It's better
even
than
need
you
to
two
go to the
guys.
front gates. You can just make a mess somewhere.
If you could just,
Oh, yeah.
or if you can keep them talking at the front gate, get both of them over even. It would give us. And I mean,
Use your womanly charms.
if you stay on comms with us the whole time, so we can hear what you're saying, and we can know if something goes peachy, and if we're not
Yeah,
going to be
I'll-
able to get out the
I'll-
same way.
I'll put my compad in my breast.
I mean, oh, you don't have a ghost talker, do you?
No, I don't have Ghost Talker.
Okay.
That's why I put my compad in my breast.
That would. I mean, that totally work.
That would work.
Yeah, but we already know that the other guard is not really into checking around, so he's not exactly.
He still moves though.
Just wait till he goes to talk to his buddy, then go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where is my token?
That's what you.
He got
Okay.
deleted.
Yeah, mine
Deleted.
is-
Then let me add the people I deleted by accident.
So I released the spy eye into the air, and I just want to do like a flyover of the whole base, and try to get like, see if there's any side entrances into this observatory structured, the AA guns housing, like side buildings, how many, or not buildings, entrances or exits, doors. I want doors.
Okay. Who else am I missing? By the way, am I still
You
missing
probably
somebody?
want cameras.
I think you're missing Aaron.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's good. It's just anything like cameras, doors, other guards.
Okay.
Just a general overview of like the security features of the base and like
Um,
how we can get in.
So yeah, you send it up, no problems. Let me just quickly read the description of this thing. I was trying to find it.
Yeah, I can't
Seems
find
what's
anything about
Batman anyway.
range.
I mean, like I said, I could just wait till the two guards are together and then just do something.
Yeah.
I think
Make
that would
sneaking
be
way easier.
that would be useful. Yeah, then we get like that. I think that would work, especially if you don't have your armor on.
Just cut
I
through
mean,
the
if I'm
fence
loud
on this
enough,
side.
as well, you might not have to sneak. You could probably just book it into the building.
Yeah, I mean, if they're not watching us,
They
that
don't even
would
know we're
work.
here.
I mean, no, they don't.
Anyone carrying any alcohol with them?
I pull out a vial of my crap.
That's no good.
That's like there's no way you'd screw it off because it's like just a needle, basically.
Yeah.
Drugs!
It does it if I have like an empty bottle. I can just pull out a flare and go mental. Rave it
Don't
off.
get
Off
yourself
the glow
captured.
sticks.
We don't
Well,
want
you
to
could
get
just
captured.
drive the car up to the gates and be like,
Crash into a tree
pizza
nearby.
delivery.
Could you do a controlled crash into a tree?
No. Not me. I don't drive.
Okay.
Can everyone? Is it like can everyone just drive?
What kind of?
I think it's the way I've always like done it is that everyone can like do like normal obeying the speed limits driving,
Yeah.
but anything complicated we can't do fuck all. Like
Yeah.
you doing a control crash, me
Yeah.
with vehicles -1, I can't do that shit.
Yeah.
It would be an actual crash.
Yeah. it would be
Basically, if you wanted to like without a driving skill, if you wanted to, the only way for you to like fake a crash is for you to just drive headlong into a tree,
Yeah.
which is not a clever move.
I could do it and just heal myself instantly after. Just ow.
So it operates within 20 kilometers.
Yep.
And then 20
And
kilometers.
it
1
moves.
kilometer up.
It moves silent as well, which is what my.
Yeah, that's what. Like, otherwise,
I
we
was
wouldn't
looking
send
for.
it out.
Yeah, but no.
That's
So
why
the
yes.
the spy eye shows that each of the like red lines on the building's walls, they're doors, and the building with an X has lights on, and so does obviously the.
Okay, awesome. Where are the guards right now?
They're both they're just standing talking by the boom gate. The only two you can see. There's none over around the back.
Smoking again, talking about random shit.
Okay,
Pretty well, yeah.
I relay this information to the squad, and I'm say now seems like a good time.
Yep. Someone go distract the guards while we cut through the fence.
Okay.
Yeah,
Detail it out. So who's going where, and what like
Me
which.
and Vincent are going here. We're gonna cut through this
I mean,
fence.
I've
Go through this door.
got this third wall. It might make sense for me to go and be the distraction. If we're doing it if we're doing that.
That works for
Yeah.
me.
I'll stay by the car in case something goes wrong. Just use the combat and I'll
I
like
mean, I
drive
want
to
you
wherever,
to. I want you two to
whatever's
be at
going
least
on.
near me enough. Because if something goes wrong, I need you guys to do something.
So Mary, Aaron, and Andrew, who.
Yeah.
will
So
be in the
something
van.
like what I've got here.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that works.
Oh,
Alright.
So I'll
Don't-
Vincent once
don't
Mary,
forget one of my
not,
pre-con powers, by the way, GM.
Yep.
I'll cut a hole in the fence, and once we hear so many names, Elijah talking to the guard, talking to the guards, and we can confirm that. Keep my spy eye hovered above her, but like 1 kilometer up.
Yep.
So
I
I
just
can
assume she
keep
has
a-
her compat on, like so she can talk to us.
Yeah, it's in my breath.
But
in
so
the
like
bra.
we can get a visual on her and the guards as well, just to
Yeah.
make sure
I
that
need
they're
to-
there.
Because I need time to take off my armor and give all those guys my guns, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll
Backpack
be
and all that
hiding
shit.
like 100 meters back or whatever from the gate.
Yep.
Or like at the nearest cover, and once I get visual that she's going in for the approach, I'll cut the fence open.
Okay.
Once
Well,
she
have you
starts
got,
talking to them, run to the building.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Let me check what I've got on me.
Just waiting for Alyssa.
I'll go on
wait,
then. Okay.
what are we wearing under our armor? Or what are they wearing under their armor?
I assume like you have like, cause you have like a day pack with you that would have basic stuff.
Okay.
It's like I just have like a vest top and some
Yeah.
combat.
Yeah,
pants,
you'd have like,
like
basic.
No, I just wasn't
Yeah.
sure if it was in like skin suits or
Yeah.
just like normal like
It
field
probably won't be skin
uniforms.
suit, but we have a bag full of other shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
that
at
makes
least
sense.
Yeah. So you strip down out of your armor, get into whatever kind of like normal clothes, and start heading towards the two guards, I guess.
Yeah. I went. Well, obviously, I'm waiting for them both to be there.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
wait for the guard, like, he walks off, does his like standard like really lazy just kind of like walk around the perimeter,
Walk
and then
around. Yeah.
comes back and continues to talk to his friend, and that's probably when you approach.
Yeah. And approach.
Okay.
I stumble forward.
All right. So the like as you kind of like stumble forward, one of the one that seems like more like switched on.
Alert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like calls out. He's like, "Hey, you there? Stay where you are." And then his mate kind of like like elbows him and says, "Come on, man. What's it gonna do? One girl. Come on."
So, guys. Oh God. Oh God. I'm looking for nearest. Oh God. Watering hole.
Playing
Oh,
that
man.
hangover really well.
He is hungover.
Where's the closest bar? Is this a bar? I don't. Whoa, God.
The more switched on one says, "No, this is not a bar. You shouldn't be here." And then the lazy one once again is like, "Come on, man. Look. Huh? Not bad, right?"
There's a lot of lights. Normally, what have bars is bar.
You're saying bar.
Please.
So
Water.
are you like standing back, like are you like moving forward? Are you like holding your position or?
I move forward like it's like stumbling, so like maybe like it takes me like 2 minutes to walk 5 meters.
Okay, yeah, right. So maybe there's like
I
a
stop very regularly as well.
maybe there's like a slightly larger stumble that happens, and the
Yeah.
the more switched on one just like he doesn't like raise his weapon and point it at you. He just kind of like hefts it slightly. He says,
Yeah.
all right, now, darling, that's enough. Just look." And he kind of like points to the direction of the town. He says, "Go that way. You'll find many bars, lots of drinks. You'll have a good time." And he says, and the lazy one's like, "You fuck! You're scaring off the girl. Come on."
But like, you must. I mean, you get bored, right? You must have something here. I mean, why can't I have a good time with you? Why?
Yeah. So
aren't such bad guys.
yeah, the lazy one just like elbows him again. He's like, "Why? Why can't she? Come on." And yeah, we'll cut away from that. And as
So
this is
as soon as
happening,
This
Whatever.
is
Right.
during like the whole
As soon as
conversation.
she starts to walk forward, not even like talking to them,
Yep.
we go forward and I cut the thing open, which I'm assuming is pretty like relatively easy.
yeah, I'd imagine so.
Chain link fence.
Yeah, like I'm not even gonna make you roll for that because they're distracted as
Right.
fuck.
On the other side, once we get onto the other side, I want to like stitch it up so it looks fine, but like we could just like we could run, like we could push it down pretty much. But I want to
Okay.
make it look like it hasn't been cut.
Yeah,
Essentially,
that's
we just cut a small hole in the fence and squeeze through.
that's actually that's not actually that difficult with chain link fence. Like
Well, it
I've-
would just be like soldering like a
I mean,
couple
you can
things.
do the old like movie thing where you cut a square, but
Yeah.
instead of cutting all 4 sides, you only cut one side.
And
Like
just
you leave
fold it
one
back.
side still attached.
Yeah,
Make a
that
door,
works.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually
So,
it's
I
actually
mean-
because most chain link fans aren't taut, so you have a little bit of give. So when you cut it, Like you fold it back, you go through, and then you can pull it. You like pull it back closed. And there's just enough give where if you like pull it, you can just kind of like bend one of the kind of little bits of metal chain link and just like hook it to
Make it look
Okay, cool.
back
make
to where it
a
was.
small little hatch. I know that from experience. Whoops, I mean what?
Then once like both of them are engaged with her, we go towards the door, and is it locked?
It's like a
can I-
keypad. It's like a keypad. It's not actually a.
Can I hack into the like? Can I get into it?
Yeah, you can make a roll.
Is that a security or a computer roll?
It's probably security.
That makes sense.
Whichever one's high.
Intel?
Really.
Yeah, int.
Security and
Like I'm standing on watch out, looking around to see if anyone's coming.
assisted. Would that +1 count for this?
What was the +1 for? Sorry.
Look at my character sheet.
Okay.
It's.
Give us a moment.
I'll message you on Skype.
Nobody will ever doubt I know how to act drunk.
Yeah, I messaged you the thing. It would be for on Skype.
Well, Jake, that's what you get for being
Yeah.
you're probably still
Yeah,
drunk from
I'll
last
give you the
night
+1
anyway.
for that.
Okay, cool.
No, this is just me dying.
Oh!
of lack of sleep. Oh, yay.
Okay, yeah, man. You managed to like crack open the security pad, and the door. You just hear like a slight, and the door kind of like sits forward slightly.
Open it like really slowly, just like peering in.
Okay.
Actually, no. I open like like an inch, and then I send in what's it called? I'm prepared for this.
Spider thing.
My squiggle. That's a ridiculous name. I send in my squiggle spotter, which is just like What are
is
those
that?
like? It's just I don't
Okay.
know how.
So I'll read from the book. This spool of fiber optic cable has a small control screen at one end and a thumb-sized crawler bot at the other. The operator can cause the crawler to prowl forward, dragging the cable behind it to provide a direct eye and ear into the enclosed spaces and around corners, or over the crest of hills. Blah blah blah. Max range of 200 meters. Movement rate of 20 meters a minute. Can carry cable up most porous surfaces or rough walls. The cable is almost invisible while under brush and undergrowth, but is only difficulty 8 to spot in clearer terrain at a distance, and automatically noticed if uncovered nearby.
Right. So I send that in a little at a time, just a little bit, and just like get a surroundings of the room.
So the room that you've entered like directly into is a hallway that has 3 doors. There's like one at they're both like probably I don't know 3/4 of the way down this hallway, and then there's one at the far end. So
Okay. Is
I'll
the
start.
one at the far end any grander?
What's that? Sorry.
Is it any grander, or like is there any distinguishing factors between the doors?
No, they're just two.
Okay.
They look pretty standard issue.
Is there a terminal in this room?
No, there's
Or
not.
this hallway? Okay.
But looking up, so like you turn around, like you turn this book around. There is. I'll draw it all in. So.
So I assume the camera thing's just this.
Probably
Yeah, it's
the
pretty much
camera
that.
itself would have legs and
Yeah.
Yeah, like a much more advanced version of that. Like that's what the police have nowadays. Except I think the police have smaller ones.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is like a home kit.
Yeah.
They have like really professional ones.
Okay, so they're the doors, and then there's a like a mirror here.
A mirror. What would I know what the mirror would be used for? Because Matt doesn't know. Designer.
It's a mirror. You don't. What?
So it's possibly I don't know, like I guess it's yeah. You mean you probably all watch like fucking military films and shit. It's possibly like a two-way mirror for like security, one-way mirror. Sorry, for like security purposes, so that the people
Okay.
can see you, but not the other way around.
So, how advanced are one-way mirrors these days? Like, if you go up to it, can you still see through them?
No.
Okay.
They're definitely a step up from what they were.
Okay. I'd say there's a one-way mirror to the left of this door. There could be people behind it.
Would I be able to teleport in there?
Uh, what is the limit of your
Yeah, but
teleportation?
this is like nighttime. There wouldn't be people behind a mirror.
Security.
Is there a camera in this room?
Not that you can, not that you can see through the spy eye.
Okay.
It's possible that most of the security that happens in this room is done.
Is there any
Actually.
way for me through this keypad to get a layout of the building?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
This is literally just a lock.
Yeah. I say, I mean, we've come this far. We might as well risk
Is
it.
it a
Like
is it a floor to roof mirror, or is it like got a little ledge beneath it or something?
No, yeah, it's got it's kind of like a small little shelf on it, and then it's
Billy
not
Roll.
fully.
How high is the shot? Like, could we crouch under it?
Yeah, probably. It's probably like midway up on like a normal person.
Okay.
Yeah, we just crouch beneath it and crawl to the outside of the room, I guess.
Yeah. I nod. If I close this door, will I be able to get back in without having to roll again? Okay,
Looking
back up.
around, you can only see a keypad on one side. Like the keypad's only on the outside; it's not on the inside.
Could I set something up so when I come back to this door, I could connect with it and open it?
I would assume that there's the handle on this side, so you would need to.
Yeah.
Is there a
Yeah,
handle on
that's
that
from the
side?
sound of it. You can
Okay,
get
so-
out.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
There is a handle, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. There's no like, there's no like
Well,
swipey things or anything that would have to be like. You could just
If
probably
there was,
pull the
yeah,
handle
Not
out.
not on the door going out. Like not if you're in the inside going out. No.
Okay, so we'll assume that we can just get out.
Yeah.
So I open the door just enough so we can, like, squeeze
Mhm.
in.
Yep.
And then, like, just crawl to the end. But,
So
like,
we have
close
three
the door
doors
behind us.
open.
They're all
Up, down,
closed.
left.
Yeah,
Hmm.
all the doors are closed.
I assume we get to the end without trouble?
Roll me stealth checks.
Oh, fuck. This is where it goes bad.
Dex? Is it dex based?
This is a -1.
It's a skill check,
You could
so
reroll. Oh,
I
wait,
can
no, you
reroll.
can't. Right,
Yeah, I
right.
can.
You
Yeah.
only... Oh, yeah.
And it might be very important to.
I'm good.
He
I'm
made.
invisible.
Okay, he's fine.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
oh,
we're fine.
Thank...
Okay.
Most likely.
I should mention that, like, in the back of my mind, I've got, like, the video of the drone just so, like, if
Yeah.
something does change in that, I'll notice.
That's fine.
I'm just like generic video game sneaking around.
So yeah,
Oh, right.
you see like Elijah and the two guards talking.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll cut back to that. So, what are you saying now? Like, so one of them seems to want to like kind of like let you in, and the other one's like, we can't do that. That's fuck.
Yeah. But I'm just like. I'm not focusing. I'm focusing more on like the one who's more stern.
Yeah.
But I'm using what the lazy one wants, like, to egg him on against the stern one, I guess.
Okay.
Just to keep conversation going as much as I can. So like.
Okay.
I'm still just trying to.
So yeah, it probably
Take
it
it
probably
on.
gets to a point where the lazy one just goes, look, fuck you. Do you want to come in and get a drink?
Mm.
5 hours later.
Oh. I mean, what's drink you got going?
He says, I have a decent collection. As you correctly surmised, it gets boring.
I mean, I like the night sky. Can't you bring it here? I've got a friend somewhere. Where's she gone? Emily.
Yeah. So the lazy one like elbows his mate again. He's like, she's got a friend, huh? And he goes.
Mary's just
He says,
so
yeah.
good
So
at
he says, okay, all right, yeah, I'll go get it. Just wait here. And yeah, he.
I sit down. No, like I really loudly say, like I try and sound drunk as I can. I was like, okay, so you're going off to the buildings to get drinks.
Awesome.
So yeah, the basically Zai and your like spy drone thing. You see one of the guards like turn around and walk.
What
walk.
way is he going?
He is going
Which side of the building is he going?
this way. Oh, that is.
I'm more concerned. Like, I'm assuming there's a door here, right?
No, that's not a door.
This
Why
isn't
would
a
he
door?
go into the main building? He's gonna get stuff from his stash.
No. Well, I'm assuming he's gonna go back here, but just to be. I mean, the door's closed, so it
He's
should
going
be
that
good.
way.
But okay, all good. I keep it on. Actually, I make it follow him.
Okay.
Because we have the
Yeah,
audio
I just
on.
I sit down cross legs and like wave at the stern one.
Yeah, so he's like eyeing you off, and he's kind of like, he's still like he hasn't like dropped, he hasn't like let the rifle go, like he's still holding it, and he's like just like, like this is fucking wrong, like this is not
Yes,
good.
a random drunk girl in the middle of the night. There's nothing strange about this.
Yeah, man.
The random drunk has
Sounds
a
like a big
friend.
boy.
Yeah, the random drunk girl has a friend. That's the point here. Okay.
Hey.
And Mary's just kind of like face palming and being like, "Does she want help? Do I have to?"
Okay.
Let's hang back for a while and see what happens. If she starts calling again, I think you better go down.
Oh my god.
I say into my. I say
Distractions.
into my com.
I want to.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
What are you gonna do there, Mary?
Okay.
Mary.
In my comms, I just say, use the code word banana Sunday if you need help. Just to like the whole squad.
What?
I'm not sure if she can hear that.
You heard the robot man.
Yeah, that's.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. All right. So yeah, Zai and Vincent. What are you two doing?
These two doors, the two side ones are locked.
If you like,
All the doors are locked, I would assume.
yeah, if you give it like a tentative like push, they are not opening. They both have like all three doors have the same kind of like keypad next to them.
I go to this one here. I go. There's no terminals in here, right?
Oh yeah, they're the keypads. They're not like
Yeah,
terminals.
Just go up to the keypad and
Try the same password.
yeah, try the same password.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Do
Does
you?
that work? Oh,
Yeah,
I do.
no,
Yep,
do
I
you?
do. Yep. Oh, yep. Oh, yep.
Okay.
Yes.
That's an interesting choice.
Oh, screw you.
No, you type in the same password and the door clicks and
Okay, I was like, if it says no, like if it doesn't work, it's gonna set off an alarm.
swings
That's
over.
only 3 times. Yay for redundant passwords.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
I do the same thing I did with the first door with the squiggle cam. What's
Okay.
it called?
Yeah, squiggle cam thing. Alright.
Squiggle spotter. That's a ridiculous name.
So
Yeah, just get us surroundings of the next room.
Also, could he not stick it under any door he really wanted to, even if the door
I'm
was locked?
assuming these aren't like they're touching the ground, probably, right?
yeah, they're like crawling on the ground.
No, I mean the
Oh,
doors, like the doors.
Yeah,
are
like
up-
there probably isn't enough space to get a like
Google
the
spotter around.
the
Yeah,
actual
so the door has to be slightly open. Yeah.
like if it was like just a fiber optic cable maybe, but like the actual like bot as well, probably not. We'll go. So you see that is let's just color code this. So there is a computer, a couple of like computer terminals like here, here, and there's like the gun which is in the middle. Let's go like here.
Big gear system and all that.
Are there any people in the room? That's all. Like, can people or cameras?
So there are two. There's a person at like here, like this terminal. A person here. At that, like if you kind of like flick the view up to the screens, they just seem to be like running diagnostics. They don't look. They are wearing like military uniform, but they're not visibly armed.
Okay, how far away is this computer from this?
That
Right,
one
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah.
Okay. That's. That's a good question. Eight meters.
10.
10. Yeah, round about.
Okay, that's sweet. I look at it and I want to get into the systems from here.
Yep.
I don't want to go into the room
Using-
without them noticing, specifically that computer, the far one.
Using your
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
So I want to get into the system, but not to put the virus in, and just this like basic. I want to get the monitor. I want the monitor. I don't want anything else.
So you want to basically see what he's doing on that computer.
Yeah, I want access to the monitor, so I can make the monitor show.
Okay.
I want access to the monitor so I can make it look like everything's fine,
Okay.
and then I want to get in deeper.
Yeah, give me a roll for that. That'll be computers.
Oh lordy, yes. This is the big roll. Well, wait, what is this roll for?
To be able to access the
The system,
computer, yeah.
or just the? Like, is this to get into the? Would this give me access to the whole system?
No, this is just specifically for the monitor. You can roll a harder check to get all of it at once.
I'll just roll this check. That's fine.
I think the best thing to do is actually head in there because it's easier to like. How are you hacking wirelessly?
Uh huh.
I don't understand how you hack wirelessly. Get your robot.
La 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 la.
Okay then.
11.
That's my response to that.
Okay. Yeah, you have access to the monitor.
So, what's he look? Is he actively doing anything, or is he?
It looks like he's just kind of like watching over a scan. Like there's a
he's watching
scan
the scan.
running with like
So-
diagnostics, and yeah, he's
I wanna.
Watching
I want to have two feeds. I want to have that feed, like, so the monitor will continue to play that feed, but then I want to be able to work underneath it
okay.
and do other stuff, but he won't notice that.
Alright.
And now I want to try to actually gain full access to the whole system.
All right, give us another roll.
Oh god.
You still got your reroll.
Yeah, I've still got the reroll, but I'm really hoping
Come on,
to
boy.
save that
Come
for
on,
my
boy.
failed
Come
stealth
on, boy.
save. I'm gonna fail that when we
Come
have
on.
to leave.
Tim, man.
Oh my god!
Alright,
He
man.
ignored that roll.
These rolls, I like it. Yeah,
How are we getting such good rolls?
you have
Seriously.
full access to the systems.
Okay. I want to do the exact same to the other monitor, so like he doesn't see anything either, and he sees what. I mean, actually, what is the other monitor doing? Is he doing the same as this guy?
Yeah, like it's a different scan. It's checking like different stuff.
Right, but he's still just looking at it. He's not.
But yeah,
actively-
like he's not like actively doing stuff. He'll like
So I
hit
wanna
a
change-
he'll like hit a key every like few bits
Right,
when
I
someone
want
gets
to
stuck.
change up the setup a bit so like they can still access, like they can still do stuff and they can still change stuff, but they can't. I want to be able to.
You're essentially just
peek around.
backdooring.
I'm backdooring. I want to be able to. I want to make sure they can't see what I'm doing, but I still want them to be able to do stuff.
Okay.
And then I want to just download all the information that this computer has. Like I just want to copy it.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. Sorry, but can I gain access to the other AA guns from here?
No.
The virus is meant to be able to. Would the virus be able to?
You don't know. Like, so at the moment, with your scans, you don't think this is operating at 100% effectiveness. Like
Would I
it's
think that would happen once there's enemy targets?
I mean, who knows? Like you'd have to roll something to try and figure out as much as you can about this AA gun because
Okay,
you've
what
got
do you want
access
me
to
to
the
roll?
systems. It's just about figuring out. What skills does this game have? What would be relevant?
Security, post-tech, computer.
Yeah, I guess roll security. It's close to things like military.
Every roll is stressful. The +1.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You're gonna kill us all.
Oh, thank fuck.
Okay.
As long as I
Um,
don't roll below a 5.
Yep. You reckon that one parts of the system are down like because of the scan. Like they have to close parts off, scan that particular system, and then reboot it back up.
Okay.
But in addition to that, you reckon that you think that when like the central targeting picks up a target, it links all of the AA guns, and then they all fire at specific target or separate
Okay.
targets.
So,
But they're technically in like a sleep mode, I guess, in a way at the moment.
until there's a target?
Yeah.
Okay, so, but if I install the virus into this one, once there's a target, it will start infecting others?
You think so, yeah.
Okay. So, I want to copy the data of this AA guy, like the entire server, and just whatever information it has, onto my data slab.
Okay. Yeah, like because you've basically locked out both the accesses to their terminals. They can't actually see anything apart from the things that you want them to see. You can do
Yeah.
that. You can just do that.
Where's the security guard? The other one, like the one Elijah's talking to.
He's entered the this building here.
Okay, is Elijah doing okay?
Yeah, she's just sitting on the floor. Unless you've done something else.
Nah.
She's just
Okay.
sitting on the floor.
Then I want to put the virus in. This was a 14 virus, right?
Yeah, this was you wrote something stupid good.
Yeah, I used my reroll for it.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I just remember the virus
Yeah, it was a
doesn't
14.
do anything until our fleet arrives. And once it basically lies dormant until the thing targets the fleet.
Yep.
And then it will switch it over so that will activate it, and then it will start targeting everything Canal.
Okay. Yeah.
And then it won't target civilian centers.
So yeah, you've basically hooked it up. It lies dormant until the like tracking system actually acquires a target. Once that like little switch is flicked, the AA gun will basically switch off its IFF, so that it can then target all ships with like Canal friendly fire tags in them. And then you've switched it so that it can't target ships that have the Natashan Navy like friendly fire IFF
This is
tags.
the IFF pretty much.
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty well.
Cool. And then I close out everything. Wait, can I? Yeah. I will. So I've got the base layout, right?
Yep.
What are those other two rooms for?
Barracks.
Not the two
Living quarters.
No, not the barracks. The other two, like the.
Oh, these
window
two
room.
here. One
Yeah,
of
these
them
two.
is basically like a cleaning closet, which is this one here. And then this one here is like a security like entrance.
Is there a
checkway.
camera in there?
Yes, there is.
Is there anyone in there?
No, it's empty.
Is there any cameras in this room, the hallway?
Not in the hallway. There is like I think there's probably one in like each corner of this room though.
In what room?
In the like a big open room.
Okay.
By the looks of it, like so if looking at the camera that's in the security room, like the computer's on, like the computer like the other side of the like mirror is on. There's like a drink sitting on the like desk. So it looks
But
like
there's
that.
no one in there.
Yeah, it looks like there's no one in there like at the moment. No.
So
Don't
it
worry.
would be. Can I quickly scan through the video feed to verify that it would be these two guys that were previously in there?
The two people who were like doing the scans.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you like flick back in the, because you've downloaded everything. So yeah, if you take like a moment to just quickly flick back, you see one of them. You see this one here. Like leave the security room, come into this room, and then that was probably like 2 or 3 minutes ago. He did that.
Okay. And in the barracks, are there any sleeping people?
Yes, yes, there is.
Okay, cool.
There's
So,
well, there wouldn't be enemies sleeping. There's one person who is in this barracks here, just like sitting at a desk, like writing or something.
okay.
And then in this one here, you see like the one guard who like walked around. He's like flipped like a mattress, and like underneath it, he's like pulled out this like kind of like long chest crate. Then he's like pulled that out. He's opened it up, and he's pulled out a couple of bottles of indescript liquids.
It's Elijah's lucky day.
Um,
I wanna
cock
make
for
it.
everyone.
Oh,
I mean,
I think this guy's about to get an Asian sunrise.
man, I forgot
Oh,
about that.
God.
Stop bringing that up.
Yeah. I wanna stay in like this area of the. I wanna make sure that are there any from the camera feed? Are there any signs of intrusion, like us being here, like the doors opening slightly, or like us cutting through the fence, or anything like that?
So yeah, there is camera footage which is like on the security terminal, which is like in the room here, in this room.
Do I have access to that?
Yep, you've got access to everything.
Okay, but so they can the camera footage see us
Yes.
doing that stuff?
It sees you
Okay,
outside the base.
Oh, thank God I checked that. I wanna delete that segment and just loop it with something of like just
Yep.
the same segment. Do you want me to roll a security check just to
Yes.
see how well I do
Roll.
Let's do
Roll
more
roll
computers.
computer just to see how well you do it. Like, it's not so much accessing this like security stuff. It's
Just
just
Photoshop.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
it's a complicated
+1?
Photoshop check.
The
Windows
+1.
Movie Maker.
Yep.
There it is. Do I
That's good enough.
I'll do.
a 9's good.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just everything of us, like even like when I open this door, I'm assuming there's a camera that sees it nudge a little bit.
Yeah, there's like there's actually like there's logs that like go through like door opens and stuff like that, and there's like
Oh
the
yeah, I
two.
delete those.
Yeah. Yeah, basically you've deleted any evidence of you arriving whatsoever.
Yeah, and then we leave, I guess.
Okay.
And then once we get through the fence, if it goes that far, without us getting spotted, I just walk out of this room. Actually, when I was in it, would the camera be able to see out this window?
It's got like a, which you've also deleted, but it has a view that basically is like that. So you'd see like the door open, like the camera's like here, so it hasn't got the best, but like that.
Okay, before we leave, then I want to. Can you? Does the camera move? Like,
No, it's like just a set in place.
can I
full view of
set
the
up
room.
something so for the next 5 minutes we'll just show a loop of an empty room,
Sure.
and then once that 5 minute, say 2 minutes, 2 minutes instead of 2 minutes. Once that 2 minutes is up, it will just delete the loop, so it was never there, and it'll just continue to play the feed.
Okay. You're gonna have to roll another computer check, but yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I know, and I'm testing this really badly.
Just a bit.
Oh God, I rolled a natural 1.
You pop into MS Paint and you just draw a picture of a closed doorway in the empty room.
It's still a 9. It's a
Yeah,
9.
it's a 9.
And then we just leave. And if it goes this smoothly, once we get to the fence, which I've cut, I just want to make it so it looks like it was never cut open to the best of my ability.
Okay. So yeah, you see, just as you're about to leave, you see the guard exit that room and start walking back around.
The same path.
Yeah, he's just walking this way. Walking
Okay,
around.
cool. Once we get to the door, I say, mission complete. You may stop flirting with the guards, if you please, Elijah. Or he's got some drinks for you.
And it's by that point you see him like appear from around the corner, Elijah, and yeah, he's holding like 2 bottles.
Yeah. Right.
It immediately becomes like obvious to Elijah that he just has this little like red dot just sitting on the center of his forehead. You're not sure where it's coming from, but it's definitely there. It's just constantly tracking his motion. It's weird.
Whereas does he come to me?
Yeah,
Outside of the
he walks and he stops like at the boom gate,
Me and Zai
come out
sneak
the
back to the van.
and he
Yep.
So yeah, he like you hear like the more stern one kind of like sigh as he goes away. He's like, "You fucking serious crap." And then yeah, the laser one just steps forward, kind of like hands out the bottle to you.
I take it.
Okay.
How big's the bottle?
It's just
And
like
what
a
is it?
regular bottle of like beer or cider or something.
Oh, beer. Yeah, I can down that.
Alright.
It's only a single bottle. It won't get me drunk.
So you start drinking it?
Oh, I fucking down that shit. I don't even sip. I take that shit straight down.
Alright, yeah, like
Just eat the bottle.
he hasn't even like opened his, he's just like sitting there just like watching you fucking like down this thing. He's like, wow, you really were thirsty.
Yeah, it's fucking. Hey, you got a number?
He nods, he says,
This is the part where you have to make
Yeah?
15 physical effects save because you just filled
Can-
it with roofies.
Well, can I? Can I? Excuse me. That wasn't in character. That was just me. No, yeah. I said, can I have your number?
he nods. He says, sure. And yeah, he types into a combat or gives it to you or whatever the fuck it.
Yeah, yeah.
The
It'll be
nowadays
in the
equivalent
combat,
of-
I pull mine out of my breast, hang up, and then like type it in.
Alright.
And I said, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go find a bar, and hopefully my friend, I'll give you a ring. Thanks for the beer.
He says, yeah, you better.
See you later, darling.
And
And I give him a wink and then walk off back to the guys.
alright, yeah, like he kind of like walks back over to the sterner guard, and you hear him like you hear
High five.
you hear something like, dude, I think I'm in fucking love, like as he mentions it to the other guard. And then yeah, so we'll get
Yeah, I got back over there, guys.
As you turn away, the red dot disappears.
one more like physical stealth check, sorry, from
Yeah, those guys.
Zai and them as you guys leave, and
This is where it turns to shit, guys.
Yeah.
this is where it all
Are
goes
you
wrong.
sure it's not an intelligence or a charisma check?
I'm pretty certain.
Is there any
I'm
way
very
I can
certain.
change your mind on that?
No.
No.
Damn.
Instant. Oh, okay. You rolled
Oh,
a natural
that's
one. Oh,
a
okay.
success. Is that a success?
Okay.
Look, all that matters is
To be
there's
fair,
no,
and
there's
to
no
be
evidence
fair,
of
they
us.
aren't looking at the people. They are still being very talking to each
Yep.
other.
And I've deleted all info. Like, even if it was a failure, and I made sound, and they didn't happen to hear us, there's no evidence of it. There's no camera evidence. I've deleted it.
Except
Oh, yeah,
some
we're
dude
in
like,
assault
hey, I
armor,
saw
though.
some people walk out.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
good.
Except the fact
We
when
were
you
nearly
all
here.
leave, if they see a van drive off.
You
Yeah.
No, the van is like a kilometer away, right? So it's
boot
fine.
back around and hoof it back to the van.
You
That must
just
have
mumbling
fucking
about how like you don't use the same password for the exterior and the interior. What?
They're idiots.
Alright, which one of you fuckers has got my armor?
Just strapped to a tree somewhere.
Oh, I grabbed the speed drone before we.
Okay. Yeah. You like recall it and pull it in. Yeah, that works. All right. Okay.
Where are we going to now?
We're gonna go to a short break now because I need to refill my water bottle. So
Sounds fair.
we'll do that and then we'll come back and see what happens next
Cool.
after that apparent success.
Shut up! Don't say it like that. No.
Alrighty.
Total success.
As is per usual, it's time to draw some kind of morbidly deformed duck god.
Sounds good.